Perseverance.
Love. If someone walked up to me and asked me what I believe in, I'd say respect. Compromise. Life. Truth. Health. Future. Science. Equality.
Education. What would you say?
I believe that rape is wrong, including in prison.
I believe teen depression is not a weakness, it's a disease.
I believe in respect and responsibility.
I believe children are being silenced when their voices should be heard.
I believe that we should end the war in Iraq.
I believe in helping orphans and child slaves in Nepal.
I believe that all women need fundamental rights, no matter where they are in the world.
I believe that every animal has the right to be treated with respect.
I believe that climate change needs to be solved for future generations.
This is an issue I feel so strongly about because everyone can do something about it. You can do simple things to solve climate change, like reusing things, buying things that last, recycling, composting, carpooling, buying local goods, stop using aerosol cans, and most importantly, eating less meat.
I believe an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. I believe hunters and farmers should not kill cheetahs.
I believe that all adolescents should be taught about anorexia and its causes and effects.
Smoking should be illegal in all public places because secondhand smoke is so dangerous.
I believe that ethanol could be a vital resource if used in moderation.
I believe that sex trafficking is an industry where we should no longer be the product.
I believe terrorism was a way to bring people down, when really we should be building them up.
As much as terrorism is wrong, we're doing the same thing that they did to us by going in and trying to change their culture. And I think we need to build a foundation with them, because if we have respect for them and they have respect for us, that's just one step closer into making this world better for everyone.
I believe multi-drug resistant tuberculosis must be stopped immediately.
I believe in stopping animal cruelty. They have just as many rights as we do.
I believe it's our obligation to aid those suffering from poverty in our city.
I believe that every girl has a right to a childhood and to decide her own fate.
But the main problems with this is that this child marriage mainly occurs in very poor countries. So countries where tribal law is still followed more often than federal law. And so when girls are married young, then they are taken out of school, so their education is over. And a lot of times they're isolated in their homes by their husbands. They're abused sexually, and I think it's over 50% of girls married under 18 experience domestic violence.
I believe that bullying should be taken more seriously by the adults.
I believe that animals deserve our respect because of the physical and mental care they give us.
I believe that children should not be excluded from their chronic illness.
I believe marriage is a human right, not a heterosexual privilege.
I believe a more environmentally safe future.
I believe that a person is a person no matter how small.
I believe while patochinosis is only a disease in certain parts of the world, it should be recognized globally.
I believe that poverty can be overcome.
I believe that the suffering due to the genocide in Darfur must come to an end.
I believe that instead of abstinence, contraception is a better way to lower teen pregnancy rates.
I believe that every employee deserves a free choice.
I believe the knowledge needs to be spread about velocardiofacial syndrome.
I believe in self-esteem.
I believe in Ethiopian girls and their rights to an education and a healthy life.
In rural Ethiopia, girls as young as 10 are married away to a husband by their parents for many reasons. One is bridal abduction, and 80% of marriages in Ethiopia are caused by bridal abduction, and that's when a man or a group of men ambush a girl, then rape her, and then after that they don't keep her in hiding like everyone knows, and they tell the parents, and the parents let the girl stay married just because since she's been raped, she's looked on with shame.
I believe animals should not suffer for human purposes.
I believe that children with learning differences should reach their highest potential no matter what school they attend, public or private.
I believe that families of alcoholics are just as affected as alcoholics are.
I believe that no one in Tanzania should have to live on less than $2 a day.
I believe that true self-esteem is understanding who you are and realizing that success comes from the inside.
I believe that America needs to be more educated about the war so we can find alternative ways to solve our problems. War in the media is often not the full truth when it is read by your favorite newscaster, Ruth. The government likes to twist and bend the facts, but Iraq likes it when we attack. Congress made a law that we can't see the pictures of the caskets, so we had to throw those pictures in the wastebasket. Then in 2009, Obama lifted this ban are the pictures of the dead soldiers coming home from Iran. They say we are doing nothing bad when we are shooting off missiles from a launching pad. Our soldiers are suffering the pain, and it is starting to mess with their brain. The government doesn't want to tell you these things because they want America to seem like the kings. If our country knew what was really happening, we could find a way to stop the battle.
I believe those who permitted inhumane treatment at Guantanamo Bay must be prosecuted.
I believe genetically modified foods can positively impact our society.
I believe that deforestation should be controlled.
I believe that every woman should have the right to decide the outcome of her pregnancy.
I believe the Holocaust should always be remembered.
I believe the issue of teen depression needs to be addressed before it turns to teen suicide.
I believe Proposition 8 California took away civil rights. I think that it's not anyone's business to decide who other people can marry. It's not okay for people to be able to vote on someone's civil rights. It keeps discrimination alive. It keeps discrimination of a minority group who is already beleaguered and lashed out at. It keeps them as the underdog and open for hurt.
I believe that vaccines hurt more than they help.
I believe penalties from using steroids should be more strict in Major League Baseball.
I believe that China should not have a limit on how many children a family should have.
I believe that people should be more aware of childhood obesity.
I believe that we need to give soldiers more attention and respect.
Throughout the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, over 1 million soldiers have fought in Iraq and Afghanistan, and of those soldiers, at least 1/6 of them have developed a post-traumatic stress disorder. So that's over 150,000 soldiers.
From this project, I learned that there are so many different causes that we need to get involved in, like stuff from corn to genocide, and there's not really a reason to just be sitting back and watching our world unravel.
I learned a lot about my topic, and it kind of helped me think about what I want to do with my life, and maybe I want to get into what I studied for my topic.
This project helped me think about something that I was passionate about, because before I wasn't quite sure, but now I actually do have something that I'm really passionate about.
I realized that school can be really fun and that you can learn about world issues.
I've learned that everyone has something that they can change and improve.
I've learned that everybody has their own opinions and should share them more.
I definitely learned that America needs to focus on other countries other than ourselves.
I've learned that I've been naive through the world and that there are problems that need to be fixed.
I've learned that everyone has an opinion and everyone's opinion needs to be heard.
I've learned that raising your voice also makes a small change.
I believe that everyone can believe in something, and believing in something helps others believe.
We believe that each person can better the world.
Our belief led us to spreading the word, but believing is not enough.
To better our world, we must take action.
Our belief is our promise, and to fulfill our promise, we'll better the world.
We believe in Laurel, and Laurel believes in us.